Hey guys, it's Mr. Man chiming in for yet another video blog. I know, two in a 1 month period. Big things, big things, big things. So it is Friday, let's check what day it is, kind of out of it. The 22nd of June, the year of our Lord, 2012. And it is Gay Pride Weekend in New York City. Woohoo! So I will not be going to the parade this year. I'm at work. I don't think that if I would be off from work, I would be going anyway, just because I feel like it's not what it used to be. Um, for those of you that may or may not know, Gay Pride in New York consists of, the entire week, but the 3 days of the weekend are actually really important. You have the rally, and the march is supposed to be on Sunday, and they call it the Gay Pride Parade, but it's really the Gay Pride March. That was our platform as the gay community to be able to speak about our issues and our grievances and just make our presence known in, a peaceful yet organized kind of way. And as the years go by, it just seems to be more about, you know, the media attention and more about what brands are represented there and, half naked people. And it always brings us a lot of heat because people say, oh, the only parade in New York City where people are running around naked and this is what they do. This is what they're pushing on us. Hide your children. And that actually brings up kind of an interesting point because I personally, as a human being, wouldn't want to bring, let's say, my niece to the gay parade because there's going to be naked people there. I can't say, oh, let me take the baby to go see, the march and positive, images of, gay people and couples and professionals and, gay youth doing something with themselves. And what they're going to see is, naked people and the carrying on. And that's kind of disappointing, which is another reason why they moved the fair that used to be off of Christopher Street. It's gotten much smaller and they moved it. The people that bought all the condos in the area don't want to deal with that sort of an element. So, we're getting pushed out of what was once like our space. If you go to the pier at the end of Christopher Street now, it's not what it used to be. I mean, in a good way. I remember way back in my heyday when I used to hang out over there. There used to be all the hustlers and trannies and all of that. And you don't see much of that anymore, which is good, but then at the same time, that kind of gay presence really isn't there either. But times change and things change, and so do people, hopefully. But if this is 2012, I came out when I was 17, 28 now, which is 11 years ago, which would be what 2000 and yeah 2001. And I have to say that I was really lucky to have the support of my family, my father, who was the one that I was really worried about telling. He actually took it really well. He was surprised, well, not really surprised, but he was, I guess, more shocked that I actually finally said it. And I know that there was a sense of disappointment, not in me as a person, but they expect me to have kids and they think that it's not going to happen. And then the realities of being gay in New York City, and they worry for you. And that's really more so what the parents' issue when people come out to them. I think a lot of it is worry. So when you come out to your parents, bear with them, but it's like a two-way street. So you kind of have to meet people halfway. Hey! I'm sorry, somebody just walked in. By the way, I'm in one of my favorite places to do videos, the kitchen. Not my kitchen, a kitchen. And somebody who shall remain nameless just walked by. I'm not going to edit that out. This is real life. This is what it's all about. This is giving face. So today's giving face, Gay Pride Weekend, and giving face to those people that I guess have a hard time dealing with the coming out issue. It's not as difficult as it used to be, thank God, but you'd be surprised what people still deal with. For me, coming out 11 years ago, it wasn't really about a choice anymore. I was miserable. I was very unhappy. I was trying to force myself to be something that I was not. I was trying to fit this mold that just wasn't me. And you live in that existence and it starts to consume you. And you internalize all of that and you feel like, oh, I'm doing this because this is bad and I can't be like this, and then you start to realize that that is exactly that is exactly what you are. And it comes to a point where you are like, you know what, I can either accept it and be happy like the other people that have, or I can force myself to be miserable. And when you realize that people around you aren't going to change who they are and how they treat other people for you shouldn't have to change yourself for them either. I mean, unless it's a behavior that is detrimental to yourself or to other people, there's absolutely no point in trying to go about changing that. So I say to you on this weekend, be you, love you, and the rainbow has a million different colors and so do people, and we have to embrace that. Happy Gay Pride. This is Mr. Man signing off. Another video blog. Show some love. Give it face. Mwah, 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 mwah. Happy Gay Pride, people.